from Ende Gelände, and I want to thank you for being here and for letting us speak. We are protesting together today in this alliance because the racist politics of Hamburg and the Senate here have to stop. Currently, the Hamburg Senate forces Ukrainian refugees who don't hold the Ukrainian pass into the homeless list and requests them to leave the country. The parties SPD and the Greens are making hypocritical promises where their political action actually supports racist deportation. According to the Hamburg Weg path, refugees should have a safe status as students here, but the conditions are to speak German fluently within 6 months. That is not just impossible, that is absurd. But not enough. Authorities in Hamburg notified the affected people that they would move, but at the indicated address, they were only given a description of the path to the next shelter for homeless people near the central station. There's currently 800 more people who are also affected. We cannot accept this. This is inhumane, this is racism. We from Ende Gelände stand in solidarity with the affected, as our struggles belong together and we stand behind them. We want to live in a world with no borders, where basic needs are met. That means that living has to be unconditional and possible wherever people choose. But the Fortress Europe is a brutal reality. Instead of distributing resources and wealth fairly, the EU invests billions in border control, concretely Frontex, militarization, and exploitative fossil infrastructure. That is a separational politics, a migration politics, which is following colonial logics. That is energy politics, which is following colonial logics. A white minority in the global south has exploited resources and people in the global south for centuries. With this stolen wealth, from this stolen wealth, they're keeping others out with fences, weapons, and bureaucracy. Economic growth in the global north means, for the global south, stolen land, resources, climate crisis, closed borders, and fueling conflicts through arms supply. Hamburg, as the metropole of colonialism, has become a rich city. Colonial force and exploitation have never ended. The harbor of Hamburg is to this day the door to the neo-colonial world. It is the center where weapons, nuclear weapons, and resources from the global south are exported. Or imported. Hamburg has to accept and reflect on its colonial history and consequently end this racist politics. This means clearly that all refugees have to be guaranteed perspective and the provision of basic needs. Therefore, we demand that Section 24 has to be applied not only for refugees from Ukraine, but for all refugees, or not only from those who hold the Ukrainian passport, but for all refugees and for, in general, all who are fleeing from war and suffering. We say safe harbors instead of bloody coal harbors.
No border, no nation, stop deportation. No border, no nation, stop deportation. No border, no nation, stop deportation.